It's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game.
To advance on the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Georgia.
Ready up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Aggies will take over. 1st and 10.
On the set. Cut it. Set. Ready.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
29 Phillies. 29 Phillies.
They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Kelp. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
First down. Caught.
Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Can't get him to the ground. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Dogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Georgia.
What
Number
an
3
explosive
in the end zone.
eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Set to kick it away.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Okay, ready? Jackrabbit.
The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Lasso.
They'll try the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short.
Black 24. Acorn. Acorn. Ready, go.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Finds his man, it's Owens. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10.
Easy. Ready.
Looking for a crease, it's Moss. Breaks into the open. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Gator spark.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Owens. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Picks up 6.
They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
Ready?
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Green 25.
Might be calling a hot route.
Ready?
Quarterback will keep it. Oh, better look out. Touchdown, Aggies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ringo! Ringo! Alert! Alert! Cricket!
The give to the left. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Tackle is made.
He's now got 78 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy.
Ready up!
And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Go! Go! Longer!
To throw, it's Stockton. And the timing just a hair off.
Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Complete.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
First down.
Timber!
The
Set!
secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23.
Second down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Right back to it. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
First down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Incomplete.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. He wants it all.
The pass on
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make connection in the back corner of the end zone.
down.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone, he makes those throws in his sleep.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Hauls it in.
The pass on third down. Caught by the receiver. Out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
The kick
No good.
is no good.
After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work.
Hound 55 weak. Ready, go.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Of 11.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Go. Cobra.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Easy.
Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggies! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Georgia, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Makes the catch, it's Branch. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 16. And a first down for the offense.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
4-2. Got to go. Hornet. Tuna. Ready.
Looking to throw on first down.
The pass on
Can't
first
find
down
his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what.
Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Moss. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Picks up 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ready.
Solid
set.
pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Lasso. Lasso. Go.
Right back to the well. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Lasso. Lasso.
They'll move the tight end. Power ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
By the running back.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Okay.
They're
ready?
lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one.
Here we go.
On the direct snap, it's Concepcion. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Touchdown.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
One away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Green 25. Hornet. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
On the ready.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Igloo.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
At the
The
49
Dogs
yard
will
line.
have it 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
It leads to
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Okay.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Moves.
DB's right up on the receivers.
Freedom. Acorn.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Break. Gorilla. Lion. Go. Ready.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Out of bounds.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Black 24. Timber. 42 Spider. 4 Acorn. Gaucho. Gorilla. Hawk. Logger. Griffin. Timber.
The play action fake.
The 3rd
That
down
pass is
was
well off
decided.
target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The corners are walked up tight. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man quickly. Got enough space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Number 3.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Makes the grab. Turns it on at midfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
691, Gator Spark. Go.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Come on, set. Mike 3.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Brings up
All right, you got to be
third
careful
down.
here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Timeout.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
The kick
And he
is
curls
good.
that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Loses one.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Using his feet to buy time. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
Fourth down.
And that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Texas A&M going quickly.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Ringo! Roll it!
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Texas A&M looking to convert on fourth here.
Flare.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Ready.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Slab.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Tuna. Ready.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 1.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Off the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Flex. Lion. Set.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. There he goes. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out.
Ready.
A third down try for the offense.
Hound 55 weak. Timber.
To the air, it's Stockton. Right down the middle. And the missed connection on third down.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. Third down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick six.
Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Cobra.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He's in open space downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Logger!
Back to throw, it's Reed. Now adjusting. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Looking for the 1st down. Texas A&M lines up on 4th. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Off play action on 1st down. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
For the offense.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the right. Got him! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Returner runs out of bounds.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it, and the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You have got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
A&M comes back out with another first down. From the gun, the ground game. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Push down for the tackle.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. A run for the quarterback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Got it behind the line. It's Concepcion. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Here we go.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Got it.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Cricket. Thin. Stay.
Looking for space. It's Moss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Rush is on him. Caught on the outside, it's Norman. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The give as they work on that clock. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13.
Ink.
They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop him.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
Igloo.
On the direct snap, it's Concepcion. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Moves. Ready.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
691, Gator Spark. Griffin, go.
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Get Cobra. Lion. Ready, go.
Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Touchdown, Dogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
Georgia.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Texas A&M 38, Georgia 28.
Few anxious moments there, but the Hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Okay,
So here
ready?
comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Wide receiver going in motion. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Loss of 1.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is